turn that light off.
No, that sticks on now. It's fine. Is it on?
Okay.
Yeah. Jesus gives each and every single one of us instructions to do. He gave his disciples instructions to do, not just the day that he was going into Jerusalem, but he gave them instructions to do all the time. Jesus himself took instructions from the Father. We are given instructions from our parents. We are given instructions from our boss. We are even given instructions from our partners, or a family member, or a friend, or those that work in authority above us. Jesus obeyed the instructions that his Father gave him. And if we say that we are children of God and we want to follow Jesus, we have to follow the instructions that we are given. Sometimes the instructions that we get in life mean things that we do not like. We might not see that they make any sense at all. We might see that the instructions that are given to us are nagging. Sometimes the instructions that are given are repeated instructions. So it seems like a broken record where the record goes round and round and it just keeps saying that same word. Especially when we live with partners. Can you remember to take out the bin? Did you take out the bin? You come back, you might send them a text message, don't forget to take out the bin. You come home, the bin hasn't taken out. But to the person who's receiving the instruction, it's like, oh, for crying out loud. I heard you told me 10 times. Yes, I told you 10 times, but have you still took out the bin? No. There's a reason why the person's reminded to take out the bin, because what's in the bin is going to end up stinking. And then everywhere is going to smell. Jesus gives us instructions daily for our life to help us so that whatever we're doing, whatever we're carrying, doesn't end up stinking. Sometimes we're carrying hurts, pains, stress in our lives, and we need to get rid of them. I just need to do this. There's the bin. The Lord is saying to every single one of us, including myself, listen to his instructions and put whatever you do not need, whatever you are hanging on to that is causing you to weigh you down, put it in the bin. Listen to the instruction of the Lord, what he is saying to you. Put it in there. I can't hear you. Put it in there. Right. And I'm leaving that there. So that as I'm talking, if there's anything that's bothering you, that's weighing you down, pray it and throw it in the bin. That's your instructions today. God gave us instructions. Jesus said to the disciples, go and get this horse. They brought in the horse. He instructed them to go and do something. And they did it. He's instructed every single one of us, including myself, to offload everything in that bin. Take it off and put it in the bin. Stop carrying it around, or else you're going to stink. Or else you'll end up like me with a limp. You'll end up with your heart being so heavy that you cannot even focus on what you're supposed to do the next day or that morning, because you're so busy holding on to any hurt, any anger, any disappointment, any rejection that has gone on in your life. Sometimes it could be a decision that you need to make. Give it to God. Give that decision to God and leave it there so that He can then make a way for you to get to your destiny. Don't go back and take it. Well, it's taking too long, so you know what? Oh, let me just take it back. And you took it back. And you still are not confident because you still don't know what to do with this situation that you've taken back from God. He's not a forceful God, so He's not going to grab it back from you. He's going to say, all right then, who cannot hear will feel. Listen to instructions. The Lord gave us a Bible for a reason, so that we could follow His instructions. Not our instructions, but His instructions. He knows what your tomorrow is. He knows how to help you to get to your tomorrow. And He wants you to walk not on the rough ground. Because remember when He was on the donkey, they put the leaves down. He even had the red carpet. The carpet was laid down for Jesus to walk on. He wants each and every single one of us here to not walk on a rough road, but to walk on a nice, smooth road so that we can reach to our destiny, so that we can think correctly. He was walking on. He didn't know they was going to lay that out for him. But they did. And Jesus wants us to walk the same way He walked. Now it isn't easy. I am a witness, it isn't easy. Because sometimes when we're walking on that nice palm leaf and something over there shines and attracts your attention, and we step off the leaf. Do you know cobble roads? They're like big black roads like this, and then they've got the cement in between them, haven't they? Sometimes, especially women, if you've got heels on, you wobble a little bit. You wobble a little bit. And when you start to wobble, get back on there. Get on into His instructions and walk. Walk with Him. He will help you. There's no shame if you fall off the side or you take a peek and you stand over there. There's no shame. Because you know why? Jesus is here. He's waiting for you to say, come on, darling. Come on, come back on the path. Let's go down that path again. Come on, walk with me. And that's what He's doing. So if you fall or you lean too far, He will help to raise you and make you stand tall and take you back on the path so you can walk down that road with Him. Do not allow the devil to lie to you and tell you that if you come off the path and you've done something, or you've said something, or you've thought something, you cannot go back on the path It's a lie. Sometimes we can just think a thing and think of something very wrong. And it can make us feel so bad that we didn't even just turn to Jesus because of the thought that's in our minds. But Jesus is saying, come on, turn. I'm here. Come on. Very gently, he will call you, very gently, to come back to him. Yes, you might have thought of something that wasn't very nice. He can come back to me. Don't worry. I'll rub that out. I'll rub that memory out. You know, you get a rub and you rub out the mark and it's gone clear, like as if nothing wasn't there. You might use a Tipex, but a Tipex doesn't give you the same effect. Because with a Tipex, hey, listen to this. With a Tipex, have you noticed when you write something and use a Tipex, it's whiter than, it still stands out than the paper. It's still lighter than the paper. So it's actually made people know that you've done something there. That's what the devil does. He wants it to stay there so that you know what you've done or the thoughts that you've done that is wrong. Jesus! Hallelujah!
Go on!
It's like the rubber. The rubber. The button that you press, delete. He is like the what? It's gone. Even the little bumps from the rubber, you can blow it and the little bits are gone. And it's like it's clear again. When you press delete, it's gone. Sometimes you text somebody a message and you think, oh no, I better not send that message. You press delete quickly before the busy thing, they don't even know that you sent them a message. They don't even know that they've got a message. Well, that is what Jesus is like with us. He will delete it. Clean, clean, clean. Away. Take your problems and put them in the bin. Even the ones that stink. Sometimes we carry stuff and it's even ranky. I'm going to be straight. Have you ever smelled strong weed? Well, sometimes that's what we're carrying. The baby's had the nappy on for so long that it's hanging down here. Have you ever seen the little babies with the nappies hanging? And then when you untie it, you rank. Yeah? But sometimes we're carrying stuff like that. And we don't need to. And it ends up showing on our face. It ends up showing in our bodies. And we might not think that people can see, but they can see. So all the hiding, and I've done it before. I've put the makeup on and the clothes, fixed the hair, got my handbag, and I'm off, this time inside, oh God. Trying to walk so nicely, and inside, oh. He sees it, and other people can see it. No matter how much you try to cover up. And if you don't see it by looking at you, just being around somebody. Sometimes you can stand next to somebody and something don't feel right. You get a bad odor, a bad feeling. The person hasn't even said anything to you, but you can feel that anger or that resentment that person is carrying. That disappointment, that rejection that person is carrying. You can feel that, even though they're trying to hide it as much as they're wrong. And I say, go to Jesus. Listens to his instructions. Walk on the path that he has laid for us. And be free. Be free. Be free. He is the only one that will free you. I have lived in the world, so I know what it is like to not be a Christian. I've got myself drunk many times and staggered, and still go and drink some more. I've partied. I've had partners. Different men have had partners. So I'm telling you something that I know. I'm telling you about a God that is true. A God that you can trust. That if you listen to his instructions and walk on that path where he's laid down those leaves for you to walk on so you don't rock. What peace and joy that it gives you when you listen to the instructions of the Lord. When you say no to the negative things. And sometimes